Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another Stormworks video. Today is probably the final video that I'll be working on this thing right here. I have just realized something, there is a little spot on there. We need to change that, but yeah, I've added some things to this thing, I've changed a few things. I've painted these things right here, as you guys can see, and I've added some details around. So I'm going to show you guys a bunch of these things, and yeah, we're going to take a quick look at it. Okay, so, starting off at the front, I've painted a little bit of it white. As you guys can see, there's some strips right here. I'm kind of feeling like I might actually add some of these to the front, because that would look kind of cool. So we might end up adding some of these to the front. The other thing is I've added some generators to the side of there. They don't actually do anything, they're just for show, and I've made them a little bit skinnier. The other thing I've done is I've moved the propellers down one, to make it look a little bit nicer. I've added some of these everywhere as well. These are little torque things. I've added some up there on the top, as you guys can see. I've added some, like a little box right here, which is kind of cool. If we go around the side and round to the front again, I've added some right here as well as some generators. And I feel like that's it for the outside. Yeah, it is. Alright, cool. So if we go into the inside now, we got a bunch of stuff that's changed in here because I've changed the color of all the walls. Yep, I've changed the color of all the walls. We've now just got a red interior, red and white, and yeah, that's alright. That is pretty decent. The next thing that we actually need to work on is we need to add some dials and stuff. Some more dials in here so that we can actually see what's going on. I want to change where all the lights are because at the minute we got some here and some over here. Doesn't really make sense. I've added this little fire extinguisher thing in here. Doesn't really need to be there. So there you go. We might end up changing that. But yeah, that's what I've changed so far. So yeah, let's go ahead and change it a little bit more. I've also added this right here, which are like little antenna things. If we go up onto the roof, you guys will see them. Little antenna thingamabobbies. We've also got some more torque thingamabobbies right here as well. And I added this weird little bar. Don't know why, but there you go. I might also add some sort of, some more lights up here. Some more blue lights. Because at the minute we've only got those blue lights at the back and they're not the best. Or they're not the brightest. So yeah, that's the things that we might change today. Let's go ahead and get on with it. Alright, first things first, we need to go ahead and paint that little block right there. There we go. Bam! Alright, cool. It's because I changed the whole color of the inside. I used this tool so that it replaced the color, and these things were orange. The inside was orange, so these things got changed in color. The first thing I want to do, though, is I want to go ahead and delete at least one of these. Like so? I don't think that's big enough. I don't think that's a big enough area. That's a little bit tricky. That's a tricky situation right there. We can go ahead and do that. That's okay. We'll go ahead and grab one of these and we'll put it on the front. There we go. Good. Yep. Actually, no, that was about the right. Yeah, that was in fact insanely correct. Wow. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put that there. Also, if I muddle up my words, it is my first video today, so that's just what happens. I muddle up my words a lot when it's my first video. I also seem to ramble a bit, so if I'm rambling today, I'm sorry. Right, okay, let's go ahead and add some lights to this thing that are blue flashy lights. We'll add more of them. We're going to go ahead and put some right here on the end of these things. In fact, actually, we could totally put them right here. But I don't know whether they should be pointing sideways like that. Yeah, I don't know. We got any other lights that we could be using instead? We have a little look at the lights. See, we got these things. They would, I suppose, work, but they only point like forwards, if that makes sense. These things do like an all-round light. So I'd rather use one of these. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. We'll use these things. That's okay. Let's go ahead and go into the paint. We'll go ahead and go into the blue. I'm sure I used this blue, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll go ahead and paint that like that. And that one's also the same. We'll go ahead and then connect those to the same battery as those dudes are. So I believe this. Yeah, and then this can get connected to that one as well. And that's literally all we need for this thing. So we'll go ahead and do that and do that. I'm also going to take this off of the power real quick because at the minute, it's spinning around and using our battery up before we even start. So we're going to go ahead and disconnect that real quick. We do kind of need more batteries. So I'm going to get more batteries and we're going to put more batteries in here. And we're just going to connect them up as we go along. There we go. We'll add 2 more. In fact, we'll add more than 2. We'll add a lot. We'll have loads of batteries just to make sure that we can always start the engine up. So we'll go ahead and connect those 2 to there. and we'll connect these two to here so that this is like a big energy store if I need extra energy. That's good. All right, cool. Yes. So we got more flashing lights right there. That's fantastic. I don't really know too much else to actually decorate this thing with. I've added most of the things that I could think of. I know that the inside needs changing slightly because at the minute it's just, you know, it's bare. There's nothing in here. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and change the inside a little bit. Kind of feel like we need this seat. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this seat and we're gonna put it right here. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of this. All right. We're gonna work on the inside a little bit. Go ahead and turn this around. We'll put you right there. And in fact, I want as many seats as I can possibly get in here without breaking things, if that makes sense. We're also going to go ahead and put a little wall in between these dudes. There we go. All right, cool. And we're going to go ahead and put this on here. There we go. No real reasoning for that. Just separates things out a little bit. It makes it a little bit nicer. There we go. All right, cool. We've also got the fire extinguisher back there, which is good. Yeah, I'm not very good at indoor decorations, so we're gonna leave it for now. And we do actually need a heater though. That is definitely something that I should add to this place. I don't know where though. I don't know where it should be added. The heater in a boat. Heater in a boat should go in the middle. Sure, we're gonna go ahead and put it right here. Seems like a really bad location for a heater. But sure, that seems fine. Sure, that seems fine. We'll go ahead and put that right there. It obviously needs a button to turn it on. So we go ahead and get a button and we'll put it above it like that. And we'll just attach it straight to it. There we go. And there we go. All right, cool. So we can now start up the heater from right next to the heater, which is good, I suppose. All right, cool. We'll do all of that. That's nice. Cool. Yeah, we got a heater in here now. What else was I going to work on? There was a bunch of things that I needed to do. We could actually put a stretcher in here somewhere in case we need to like deploy it over the side. I also need magnets and a foghorn. Of course, we need a foghorn. This is something that I haven't really been putting on my boats because it's so big. It is huge. Look at this thing compared to like the spotlights, for example. It's ginormous. I might hide it inside. Yeah, I'm gonna hide it on the inside. We're gonna put it right here. It seems fine. And we obviously need a button to turn that thing on, which is fine. That's okay. Right, good. So, now that we got that sorted, we need to sort out this situation right here. Because at the minute, this is like wasted space. I don't think there's anything we could technically put up there. Oh, wind sensor. I'm going to put one of those up there as well. Small tires. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab those. And let's just put a heater up here. Like this. There we go. We'll leave that just like, no. I was going to say we'll leave that just like that, but it's just a bit odd, isn't it? They're not going to be heaters, so the fact that they're like, they're burning like that doesn't really matter. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and put this somewhere. Probably towards the top. I don't really know where these should go. Where do these go? I'm going to put it right there. Seems like a fine place for it. There we go. Go ahead and put it in sideways. There we go. Nice. Yeah. Alright, anyway, I feel like this actually looks pretty decent. The one problem that I consistently had was that these lights were too bright. I don't think we've got any like selection tool or anything to make them less bright. So what I'm suggesting that we do is we make it like a black light. If that, I don't know whether that'll help or not. I'm not sure. We're going to leave the back one bright. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and test this out and see how bright this is now. Okay, it's very dark in here. Let's go ahead and turn on those spotlights. And yeah, it's still shiny. Still incredibly shiny. But it's nowhere near as shiny as it was. So I think I'm going to keep it like that. I feel like that's actually not bad. Flashing lights, let's have a little look at what those look like now. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Kind of feel like they should be on like separate ones. But yeah, that's okay. Deck lights, bridge lights. Let's go ahead and have a little sit down. Alright, awesome. And that thing is no longer spinning around. Which is probably a little bit of a problem, actually. Yeah, I might have to change that. Alright, cool. But anyway, the lights are actually working a lot better than they were now. So that's good. I kind of feel like I'm getting to the point where I'm adding a little bit too much to the top of these things, and it's starting to look quite bad, I guess. And I don't want it to look bad, but I am going to add another thing. I am going to add another thing as we're going along. We're going to add that right there, just for a little bit of decoration. We're going to add another one here as well. There we go, and that's going to go on there, just like so. All right, cool. And kind of want it to go on both sides, so it will. There we go, one there. And one right here. Turn it around. Put it right there. Beautiful. Yeah, I feel like that makes it look a little bit nicer. It just separates things out a little bit, which is obviously a good thing. Right, okay, cool. Now that we got all of that done, let's go ahead and try something else. And when I say try something else, what I actually want to do is I want to add the dials on the inside. We need a fuel dial. We need a bunch of dials, actually. We don't actually need this dial anymore, so what we're going to do is we're going to label this one speed. Okay, we're going to label this one fuel. And we're going to attach it to our fuel. We're going to name this one battery. Battery. There we go, good. This one is extra. Backup. Battery. For like engine starting, that's okay. Generator throttle. Okay, and also key to turn on the generator. Generator key. There we go, and the hold switch time is going to be 0. Default state is going to be off, and that's all actually a-okay. Alright, good. We're also then going to go ahead and have like a wind speed and stuff like that up here. I need a clock and artificial horizon, stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and try and find all of that stuff and just put it up there. Compass ball. Yeah, that'll do. We'll go ahead and have one of those. Right there. Alright, cool. Compass ball is in. Dial, we don't need one of those. Buzzer. I guess we should have a buzzer somewhere. Don't really know how these work. Never used them. Artificial horizon. Do boats have artificial horizons? I guess. I'm sure. Just in case they go upside down, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Alright, cool. That's pretty much it, I think. Dependable sign. We got a clock. There we go. We can put a clock up there as well. There we go. Let's go ahead and put a clock in. Alright, cool. Because I don't really want to be using this side too much because it's sort of like out of reach of the driver. So we'll leave it kind of out of reach all the way over there. Right, okay, cool. We got our light situation. So we're going to go ahead and put all of the lights back here, including the navigation light and the flashing lights. And we're going to have, like, no buttons on the deck. On the deck? Desk? Yeah, we'll go with that. Right, okay, cool. Let's go ahead and grab these using this piece. Let's go forwards real quick. We'll go ahead and grab it. Go up. There we go. Do this, and do this. There we go. Bam. We need to go this way. And we also need to go down. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, we just need to grab these two. Nice. And we need to move them to the back. Alright, cut. There we go. Beautiful. The reason I'm cutting them and not just deleting them and making new ones is because we actually get to keep all of the logic that is applied to these things if we just keep them. So we're keeping them. There we go. Beautiful. Bam, bam. That's okay. That's all good. And instead, we're just going to go ahead and fill this in like this. There we go. And in fact, actually, the top piece is going to be this color. There we go. There we go. Good. That looks much better. There's actually nothing on the desk now, so I might change that a little bit, but I really don't know what to put on there. There's so much stuff that I suppose I could put on there, but there's so much stuff that I don't want to put on there. So, yeah, there you go. I'm going to leave the high gear switch there. We're going to go ahead and add all of the lines to these things now. So this one is going to be the battery, which it already is the battery, so that's good. We'll go ahead and leave that right there. Is it already the battery? It is. It is already the battery. We're going to go ahead and delete this thing right here, which shows how much we're actually gaining in terms of electricity. We don't really need that because we can see how low the battery's getting, and we can just drop it from there. This one's fuel, so we'll go ahead and find our fuel tank. Where is our fuel tank? I've lost the fuel tank. No, here it is. Here it is. It's in the middle. Do we not have a sensor in here? We don't actually have a fuel sensor or a fluid sensor. That's crazy. A fluid meter. That's what I meant. There we go. We're going to go ahead and shove that. What's that? Oh, we're going to go ahead and shove this in the roof. There we go. We'll just go ahead and put it. Wait, we got loads of room in here. Oh, no. That's so that we were stable. All right. That makes sense. That does make sense. We're going to go ahead and shove that right there. And we're going to connect it straight up to the dude. Straight up to the dude. There we go. And that's, I guess, kind of all we need to do. Yeah. That's all good. That is all good right there. Awesome. RPS, I guess that should be connected to something. Yeah. Oh, do I need that thing back? Do I actually? RPS of the engine? Sure, we'll do that. We'll do that. There we go. All right, good. I feel like that's all we need. We got a wind sensor on the top. Don't think we actually need a wind sensor on the inside or anything to show us what the wind is like. So we'll leave it. We'll leave it as it is. Yeah. There we go. All right, cool. I've just fallen overboard. I have just fallen overboard. Alright, can we go inside, please? Here we go. Good. Open sesame. Alright, it's a little bit, like, I don't know, it's a little bit mental in here, I would say. I kind of feel like the colors are wrong. The red is too red, kind of thing. I don't know, I need something to break up the walls, but I don't know how to. I don't know how to do that. Alright, okay, let's go ahead and increase this, see if it still works. There we go, it's on. I think. Sounds like it's on. Yeah, the RPS is on. There we go. And now we can move. Nice. Alright, cool. We're going to go ahead and do all these lights as well. There we go, beautiful. And we'll have a little drive around. So there's our fuel right there. We got 4,000 fuel. The time is, can't really see that. Artificial horizon's fine. Don't really think we need that, but there you go. The high gear, the RPS, okay, the battery. I guess I could have like engine temps and stuff in the desk, like integrated. That would be kind of cool. But I think that's all we need. I think that's it. Yeah. Alright, cool. Well, that's interesting. That's very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and upload this to the workshop. And you guys can check it out and do what you want with it. And I'm going to leave this here. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully we'll start a new series and it'll be cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Goodbye.